Okay, so I am here at Harvey Lake at UT Tyler, and I'm going to do my discussion on the comparing and contrasting of Callahan and Little's ideas of abortion and which one I think makes more all things considered sense and why. So, before I start, I'm going to say that I feel that Callahan's ideals makes more sense with all things considered, and this is my reasoning why. Callahan's ideals they make more sense essentially. Although she is a feminist, she does understand that feminism does come with limits, and you must respect life, especially because they are powerless and they have no say-so. Everyone has a right to life. She says no human can be treated as a means to an end without consent. And this essentially is true. You can't end a human's life just because it's an inconvenience or because you don't want to. That's simply unfair, because if a woman were to be murdered, whoever killed her would be responsible for the death of her and the unborn child. So if she were to kill her unborn child, wouldn't that be considered murder, honestly? And Little's ideas states that the child would not be here without the mother. So ultimately, it's the mother's decision because the child relies on the mother. But if two people are having consensual sex unprotected with the knowledge that a child can emit from unprotected sex, to abort the child without legitimate reasoning is almost absurd, and to validate that or to try to say it is okay is absurd. And with all things considered, doesn't make sense, because especially in an era like today, a woman can get pregnant and can give her child up for adoption. There's so many different options. She can carry a child for someone else, and there's plenty of families who would love to have a child who can't. So I think with all things considered, it's almost absurd for a woman to say that it's okay to just abort a child. Also, in Callahan's article, she says a woman may be pregnant without consent and experience a great many penalties, but a fetus killed without consent pays the ultimate penalty. And I completely agree with this, because this child has done no harm to a person. This child has not hurt anyone. This child was brought here, and to take the life away from an unborn child is the ultimate penalty, because they never had a say-so. They never had a chance to live. They never had a chance to see this world. And that's almost absurd, and that's the crazy part, which is why I completely agree with Callahan. I believe that although a woman does have a right to make decisions about her body, although a woman does have the right to control her own body and what she does, it's still not okay, and it's still unethical to kill an unborn child, no matter what the circumstance may be. Well, I wouldn't say no matter what the circumstance may be, given a few exceptions along the lines of maybe endangering the life of the mother or maybe rape, but aborting a child because it's an inconvenience, I believe that is unacceptable, and that's very unethical. And I feel that Little, she's almost heartless in her approach, and I feel that Callahan's more realistic and more honest about the ideal of abortion, which is why I feel that Callahan's ideals is very much more all things considered, it makes more sense.